What's up, you guys? Xam here from YGO Casual Crew coming at you guys with my updated Ninja deck profile. Yes guys, it's finally done. I've just been really busy with school, with YCS, where I did terrible, but that doesn't matter. I went there with Murmel and I just got destroyed by 3 True Draco matchups that I just couldn't play around. Like, True Draco is just way too hard of a matchup because when they flip Rivalry on you, it's just way too strong. Or Macrocosmos, like, I got totally destroyed by 2 True Draco on YCS Utrecht. But that doesn't matter because your boy got his Ninja deck profile for you guys, finally done. This will be a little bit different from all the others because I live in the Netherlands. So here we don't have Summon Sorcerer, so that's really unfortunate. But I still tried to make the deck as optimal as possible and as competitive. This is still one of my favorite local decks, of course. Like, I will go to my locals with this deck a lot, and it's just one of my favorite decks to play because now it got a really lot of combo extenders. Still, I choose to play the Shengetsu stun build over the Ninjutsu art build just because, yeah, the Shengetsu stun build is just way less bricky because you play no garnets, you just play combo extenders instead of garnets. So yeah, let's get right into the deck profile. Starting off with our monster lineup. There is no Ninja deck without triple Hanzo, Ninja Grandmaster, you know it, the king of the deck. Searches everything we need, which isn't a once per turn, which is just perfect. Then we play triple Upstart Golden Ninja, bounces up to 3 because this is just with a trap and another ninja in your hand. It's just a lot of combo. It's just most of the time we open this with the big boss or with a pendulum skill. You just have a lot of combos to go with. Also this and a trap and a reborn card is really good. So yeah, we have a lot of plays because of this card. So you really need to play 3 of this. Then we play double Yellow Ninja. This is just a nice extender, but I'm maybe even cutting this completely out of the deck just because I don't think it's a really good ninja. It's only really good when you don't open up Upstart Golden Ninja. But for the rest, I think it's not that great of a card, but it's a nice combo extender to go first. Like when you open him, this and a trap, you can combo off pretty nice. And then, of course, because I still play the lockdown build, we play triple Twilight Ninja Shengetsu, because this is just really good when you have 2 Shengetsus on your field. You just say to your opponent, well, no attacking and no targeting for you, which is just amazing. And when it's destroyed, you still get to search a ninja from your deck to your hand. Then, of course, double Twilight Ninja Yogen and double Twilight Ninja Kagen. I think 2 is the perfect number. I'm doubting to maybe bouncing this to 3. But for now, I think 2 is still the most optimal number for your pendulum skills. And I obviously also played 2 Twilight Ninja Getsu the Shogun. 1 isn't enough, 3 is too much, 2 is the perfect number. Just play 2 of this. 2 works out perfectly for me. Moving on to the spells. We play, of course, still sticking with double Notebook. This is also not a once per turn. Like, you have to know one thing, this deck just screams to be abused, because even Upstart Golden Ninja isn't a once per name. Not even, like, it isn't even a once per name. This isn't a once per name. Hanzo isn't a once per name. The only thing that's once per name is our big boss. Like, if this thing wasn't a once per name, the deck would be really broken. But yeah, for the rest, everything is not a once per name, like most of your combo, of course. So still 2 Ninjutsu Art Notebook, and then to go with our notebook, of course, 3 Alchemy. You easily drop 3 of these with all the support that's come out, so you just keep digging and digging and digging until you have all your combo pieces in your hand, or you're like, from now I can go off. Like, now I can just combo off so mad on my opponent, that's just crazy. And then we also played a new card, Hidden Village of the Ninjutsu Art. This card is just amazing. I'm in love with this card. I do not play Terraforming because this is searchable, because it's a Ninjutsu Art card. Like, there's then Ninjutsu Art, but it is a Ninjutsu Art card. So you can also pop this with Alchemy, which is really good. And you can search it with Saizo, and you can search it with Notebook. So you just have enough ways to get to this card, and it's really nice protection, and it recycles your monsters, which is just, and your spell and traps, which is just an amazing card to have all in one field spell. And then the deck is built going first, of course, but it doesn't play through Ash. Like, Ash is just way too hard for this deck, and an Ogre sometimes can also hurt, or a Failure. Like, you don't want your upstart Golden Ninja to be Ogred, Failured, or anything, because then your combos are just not going off as you want them to. So we have to play 2 Called by the Grave. Really unnecessary from Konami to hit this 2, because Called by the Grave always was a free off in almost all of my decks, just because I play a lot of combo decks and just a lot of decks that can't deal with hand traps. So this is really unfortunate. And then we play the 1 Monster Reborn and the 1 Soul Charge, because going first, these are just the GOG cards to open up with Orbstar, Golden Ninja, and a trap, because they're just guaranteed of going off, which is just amazing. And then moving on to the traps, we play double Ninjutsu Art of the Shadow Ceiling. I'm still arguing with a judge over the ruling of this card, but what this card says is tribute 1 monster, and then tribute 1 ninja monster, and then you can banish an opponent's monster, but that zone cannot be used anymore. So let's just grab my tokens for the explanation. So what this card says is that when you banish the monster, you can't use the zone anymore. So let's say this is my opponent's monster, and I activate this, tribute my Hanzo. So I tribute this, and then I banish this monster. So this zone cannot be used anymore, because when this card gets destroyed, he gets his monster back in the same zone. So when this gets destroyed, the monster comes back. So I'm telling the judge, like, hey man, that if I throw this on the Link Zone, they can't extra deck summon anymore, because one of their zones is still occupied, you know. So one of the Link Zones is still occupied, because otherwise they could just go Tornado Dragon, pop my Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Ceiling, and then they would have extra linked me when the monster comes back, because then it would have, let's say this is my Tornado Dragon, and this is just another extra deck monster that I had, like, say, let's say just for instance Utopia, and that would be really weird, right? So, but the judge is still not 100% about it, but he gave me the reason of the doubt. So I really recommend playing this at 2, because at 2 this card's just amazing, because like you might get called on judges, but if you tell them the Tornado Dragon ruling that I used as an example, then you most guaranteed going to win the argument, because I obviously did every time, and that's why I still play this card. It's just an amazing card. And then we play one of the new one, Hidden Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation. Sorry, this card is just amazing as a one-off. Like, you don't want to see it when you open up. Like, I use this mostly when I build up my board. So my goal is obviously first turn I try to end on Shengetsu lockdown, and then I just see where it goes, and then next turn I can combo off much harder, and then I make sure that I have this as a backup play, because this is also a really interruptive card. And since you can recycle it with your field spell, it's just so you can recycle it with this card, you don't really need more copies of it. Like I played it at 2, and that was just really bricky, so I think 1 is the perfect number for this card. And then I also did my Ninjutsu Art of Duplication to 1. This used to be a 2-off, but now not anymore, because we have enough search power and enough special summon power to get our 2 Shengetsus on the field. So 1 is just perfectly fine. And then I'm still sticking with 2 Reckless Greed, because when you have your setup, those draw 2 is just really nice. And if you don't need it, you can just pitch it off Upstart Golden Ninja. And then I play double back to the front. We now play Soul Charge and Monster Reborn above Call of the Haunted and Pinpoint Guard, which is just an amazing choice, was that for me. But with that, I had to play triple Lost Wind. I decided to play triple Lost Wind, which just synergizes perfectly with Upstart Golden Ninja, because you just pitch it from Upstart Golden Ninja, and when your opponent special summons from the extra deck, you just set this card right back. So 3 Lost Wind, you can play 2 or you can change it. You can also not play it if you don't want to, like it isn't necessary in the deck, but I really recommend playing 3 Lost Wind. That was it for the main deck, 40 card main deck, of course. Moving on to the extra deck, we played double Saizo. 2 is just a perfect number. I never missed it when I played 2. When you play 1, you're gonna miss it, because just this card's just awesome, like another ninjutsu art searcher, so you can search more draw power with this. A draw power searcher is always good. It's a link to 2k attack, and it can not be destroyed or targeted when it's linked to something, which is just an amazing ability. And then we play the 1 Isolde. Like, you need this for a lot of your combos, because you can search pendulum skills with this and then still set them on the field, which is just amazing. And then we play the 1 Decode Talker. I play Mermaid because I play this deck a lot of Mad Locals, and there's a lot of Gookie at my locals, so 1 Mermaid. You can change this into anything. Like, this was just a blind spot and I was like, hey, let's play Mermaid. And then the 1 Nightmare Cerberus, the 1 Nightmare Phoenix, the 1 Nightmare Griffin. If you have Unicorn, I probably cut this for Unicorn, which is much better, but I don't have a Unicorn. 1 Saryuja, which is just amazing. And then we play the 1 Cowboy for game. Extant Knight, because it's unbanned. We play Bagushka, and then obviously a lot of times you just stall on the Shengetsu lockdown, but and then I just give my resources, and then I mostly make game with Blade Armor Ninja and a Utopia Lightning. Like, the thing is, what I do with this deck, I wait with Shengetsus on the field, and then I just go Saryuja with Utopia the Lightning and Blade Armor Ninja, and this is just 5k. And when you have your pendulum skills set up, this will be 3200. It can attack twice, even with 300 boost both, so that's just like, this is game most of the time. Yeah, so that's it actually for the deck profile. Really fast deck profile. I'm obviously gonna keep updating this deck because it's my favorite deck, one of my favorite decks, of course. I have a lot of favorite decks, a lot of decks that are dear to my heart. But still, guys, I really recommend you guys getting the Ninja deck. It's just awesome. And this was Xem from YGO Casual Crew, and I see you guys at the next one. I try my best uploading as much as I can, but school is just killing me right now, and I need to get my my degree. So yeah, I'm trying my best, but weekly uploads, I'm afraid it won't be it, but still, keep your subscription on the channel, and I see you guys at the next one, because I will keep giving you guys awesome deck profiles. Peace!